Collective. I hope you're doing well this evening. Going to gather here. See what's going on with the energies. There's been a lot of interesting shifts happening in the readers' findings lately. It seems that there has been some sort of a restructuring going on within the collective relationships. So it's interesting. Spirit, what is it that the collective needs to know right now about the energies surrounding us? What do the collective need to know? And this is a general reading. Some of the message may relate to you, all of it may, or none of it may. It's for all signs. So that's just the way that goes. Ooh. Oh. We got strength in the upright. So you're cool under pressure and retain compassion all the while, even if it causes you harm. You're patient and can accomplish great feats with your determination alone. Your strength will be rewarded shortly. So central energy, we've got strength here, endurance, subtle power. This is subtle power, so it's not that you're out there, doing the megaphone thing or whatever, It's subtle. The challenge, we got King of Wands in the upright. So there's a leader here, a visionary, natural leader, fire, another fire. So strength is fire. King of Wands is fire. Overcoming challenges. So strength is here, and the challenge is overcoming challenges. So there could definitely be some challenges here that are being focused on with the element of fire right now. But this is in a compassionate way. It's not in a out there setting the world on fire. Even though it's all about fire, solar plexus. It's about that. The subtle power. So in the subconscious, Page of Cups, but it came out in the reverse. So there could be some frustration and some insecurities regarding a situation. In the subconscious. But what is strength, but feeling the fear and moving forward anyway, right? Feeling the frustration, feeling the insecurity, feeling like a child, like you don't really know what you're doing, kind of out of your element, or this is new territory, something that you haven't experienced before. And it's a serious situation. In the recent past, we've got the Five of Swords in the upright. So there, in the recent past, there's been some conflict. There could have, abusive relationships, which could have required a courageous. That's okay. That's where the insecurity. It's abusive relationships, which could have caused some insecurities, and you're having to be strong right now to overcome the challenges. And abusive relationships could be anything like a mean boss, or it could be a personal relationship, it could be a parental situation, whatever. The intention or an expectation is the Chariot. So there is you're overcoming trials and regaining control. Strength and willpower are vital to ensuring victory through the path of obstacles ahead. The key message is that you need to maintain focus to emerge successfully in this next phase. Stay the course and follow your plan with confidence. So you're exercising your willpower, and your intention is to move forward, take a journey to gain a victory over this situation, over these abusive relationships, over these bullies who are sneaky, competing, like in the near future. Ooh. This card came out like this. So it is the Three of Swords. It's about, so this is bittersweet. It's bittersweet, the moving on here. It is heartbreaking. It does hurt. It does feel like a betrayal and a loss. But at the same time, it's about recovering. It's about releasing the pain. It's about transitioning into a new phase with optimism. So right now it's like this, or let me turn it around. Right now it's like this. So there is this, there's like this, it could be that there was all this heartbreak and all this pain and suffering and disloyalty and betrayal for sure. And in the near future, it's like you're starting to flip it. You're starting to flip it. Because right now it's like this. So that you're on your way. You're doing, you're probably doing a lot of meditation and self-talk. You're probably talking yourself through this, being optimistic, knowing that this is what's necessary in order to recover from whatever this experience is, this conflict, these abusive relationships, this upheaval. In the lens they're looking through, is the Eight of Wands in the upright, so something's happening very quickly. Something's manifesting very quickly. In the environment, which is what everybody can see. Excuse me. We've got the Five of Pentacles reversed. So, this could be a recovery from a financial loss. It could be a positive change. It could be overcoming a karmic lesson, or yeah, it's a positive change. And forgiveness. So forgiveness is about release. It's about releasing the connection to whatever that that loss was, or whatever that poverty, that lesson was that was so harsh. Hopes and fears. They always do that, don't they? They just flip right on out. We got the Star. We got the Star, but it came, okay, it came out again. It came out like this. So there is hope for healing. There's renewal and rejuvenation, but there's also lack of faith and insecurity. And this is here too, this Page of Cups. So there's insecurity. It's just insecurity. It's the finding the strength to trust self and to move forward, knowing, believing that you're making the right decisions for self. So you're the star. You're the star. And this is teetering. See, you're teetering on heartbreak, or you're moving forward from heartbreak. So into that healing. And it could be that in the past with this abusive relationships, it could be that you were in a star upside down situation with all this insecurity, you know, with some bullies who are winning at all costs. And you could have extracted yourself from something like that. You could have moved away from something like that. You could have decided to release, to move away from this pain, depression, betrayal, disloyalty. And you're going to heal. You're going to heal yourself. You're like, I'm releasing this. And there it is. And here another, we got the insecurity and the despair, the lack of faith. So this was not a good situation. It was heartbreaking. Oh my goodness. A really heartbreaking, a really disappointing situation. And you have made the decision to move forward and heal from it. And it's hard. It will be difficult. It takes a lot of courage and strength to move forward into your renewal and into your healing purposefully. Especially because there could have been a financial loss. Like it could be that walking away from this, like they could have threatened to like disinherit you or something. But this is you're moving forward with your healing anyway. And in the environment there is a recovery from a loss, an improvement. That doesn't necessarily mean financial. You know, our wealth isn't monetary. I mean, yes, money is great, you know, to have nice things or to buy warm things or whatever. Whoa, the outcome. That one came out really quick. That was a Ten of Swords. Shoot. I mean, a Seven of Swords in the upright. So we got a betrayal, a theft, deception, trickery, and fraud. Somebody's sneaking around. So you could be, you know, you could have recovered from a financial loss. You could have forgiven. You could have forgiven somebody. Here you're heartbroken and you're like, and here in the environment you've got a forgiveness. But then you're the star and you're teetering between renewal and discouragement. But in the outcome, we've got dishonesty and betrayal again, which is the same thing here. It's abusive relationships. And betrayal. Betrayal, abusive relationships, betrayal. It looks like you're walking away, you're going to heal that, but something happens really quickly, and there's forgiveness and a recovery from a financial loss, like maybe you come into some money or something, and then there is a forgiveness, and then there's like this you get back together, but then there's this same damn betrayal again, trickery and fraud. Then we've got the Queen of Wands here on the outcome. So we've got the King of Wands here. King of Wands. You could be a king. You could be a Queen of Wands. Acting courageously, um, with independence after this betrayal. You could have just. You're like, I'm gonna go live my life with joy. That could have been it. So yeah, unfortunately, you could have tried one more time to make it work. They're not interested. They're not interested in healing this. It looks like, they're here to. It's an abusive relationship about putting you in disappointment and insecurity, with frustration and with heartbreak and suffering, emotional pain. It's betrayal. It's disloyalty. This person could be unfaithful. They could be, with this recovery from a financial loss. This could be like somebody could have offered charity, somebody could have given money, which allowed a positive change, but then it's almost like, what is this, a new person? Is this another person that comes in and does the same thing? Or is that the same person? So it's taking strength right now. There's strength in the central energy. And a great fortune. Now, strength here is a Leo card, or fire, solar plexus card. It's all about that fire energy, all that yellow in there. So that's solar plexus energy. So that's the the what makes us go. Makes us go. There could be a great fortune here in this relationship, whatever this is. Whether it be a marriage or a partnership of some sort, a business. And there's a great fortune, and it's taking a lot of strength and compassion to manage this. There's a challenger here, a King of Wands. He's a natural born leader. He's very capable and confident. He's not interested in creativity, but he's wants to take the ideas and enlist others to help in the actualization of it. So he doesn't want to create anything. He wants others to create it. Whoever is being strong here with a great fortune is being challenged by this person. something in the family room. Like, it could be that they did something shady in a family room, maybe. What goes on in a family room? Meetings happen in a family room. You got the tea out, the fire's in the fireplace. The lights are all on. Some sort of a meeting took place. But it could be a hidden meeting, or it could have been a meeting that wasn't on the up and up. In the subconscious, there is this emotional immaturity, like maybe now that there's this great fortune, like somebody could have come into a great fortune, whether that be a spiritual inheritance or, yeah, it's a spiritual inheritance. It's a great light. It's a great light. It's a great, beautiful energy and power, subtle power. Somebody has just come into a great fortune of subtle power. And this King of Wands is doing something shady in a family room to try to challenge that. And there could be it's causing some insecurities. It's causing some frustration. Maybe he's trying to cause somebody to act irresponsibly with this. Like maybe he wants to prove to somebody that they're not mature enough to handle it or something, or like capable, or like maybe they're trying to manipulate it to make it appear a certain way. Whatever the circumstance is, the solar plexus, it's like this strength, whatever it is. There's abusive relationships. It could be you're walking away and this person's doing something shady to make it look like you're emotionally immature. They're doing stuff to make it look like you're emotionally immature because they know that you have this great fortune and they want to control it. They want to control it, and they want to control you through a marriage. They're an official person and they want to force you to marry them because they want your great fortune and your power. They're going to try to force you to marry them through their treachery, through these dark, shady things they're doing in this family room to cause frustration and insecurity, creative blocks. In the recent past, yeah, it's an abusive relationship. This could be a business partner. It could be a personal partner. It could be a family, a parent. It could be a sibling. It could be whoever, a friends group that you thought you could trust. That wants to win this great fortune at all costs. Great fortune is like willpower. It's like inner fortitude. It's like that essence which pulls you out of the darkest situations and you intact emotionally, So it's that kind of a great fortune. There's a mature man here who's intending to gain a victory in this. There's a heartbreak here, or somebody's losing a house. Somebody's losing a house. There's a heartbreak. So somebody has to move. There's a breakup and somebody has to move out of the house. And they're like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here, but I don't want to be homeless. They're trying to force you to marry them so that they won't be homeless. Very swiftly, something is going to happen. Lovers are coming together. So it's like you forgive, or there's this betrayal, but you forgive because you don't want to be homeless, because you don't want to move out of the house. So there's a swift change, and there's this lover situation. And forgiveness again. A charity. Like there's community. It could be that a recovery from a loss. Community. So there could be a community of people that are in spiritual poverty. Could be a whole community of people that are in spiritual poverty, receiving a karmic lesson. And they see that there's a great fortune and that there's a female here. She was very strong. They're doing something upside down in a family room, this King of Wands, trying to cause some sort of insecurity within the subconscious so that he can come in as an official person, offer marriage, and fix all your problems. But it's an abusive relationship, and this mature man, his intention is to integrate and control your house, your heart. He could want to come in, get with you, break your heart, and take your house, marry you, and then break your heart and boot you out of your own damn house by quickly becoming your lover. This person is in spiritual poverty. Their intention is to recover from a financial loss. They're in spiritual poverty. Their whole community is in a spiritual poverty. They're trying to come. They lost out. They're trying to squirm their way back into your great fortune. Now you're the star. They're trying to flip you. You're the main female. And there's a betrayal and a deception and a dishonesty and with trickery and fraud and the outcome. And they're going to go in the courthouse. They could be lying in court. They could be lying in court. They're lying in court about a person of high honor, a wealthy man who's having a new beginning. These people, they're thieves. They're thieves. They're thieves. They're gonna be imprisoned. And what they're expecting is gonna be gonna be adjudication. Yeah, man, they're all in their thoughts. They're all in their thoughts. They're in despair. They're gonna be in despair because they tried to come after here and steal this gift on the distant that's coming to you on the distant horizons. This great fortune. See, they know that something great is coming to you because of your great strength. So they could be harassing you in your dream state, trying to get a contract with you, trying to get some sort of agreement, trying to use masturbation to connect with you through the root and sacral chakra. If you're having sex dreams, wake up and stop that, okay? No contracts in spirit right now, especially because their intention is to steal your gift that's coming. And they're working shady. They're working in dungeons. They're doing dark stuff. And this man's concerned. He's in bad health. He's received a message that there's a main male making a journey to create a change. And this message of concern to this woman about this pathway being wide open is making this false person is going into poverty. And what they've been doing to this privileged lady is coming to an end. She's receiving her unexpected income. She's a mature woman who's coming into sudden wealth, a courtship, and a new job. Courage, confident, independent. Queen of Wands. High honor. Games people play. I don't know, man. So it's really important right now. Especially if you're single and you're set, you're comfortable, you've got your life together, everything is really good right now, and you got somebody coming in and love bombing you, just be wary, do your research, take it slow, take it very, very slow, okay? So yeah, your great fortune and your strength has somebody offended. They're furious. They're so mad you're coming into this abundance. They can't even hold themselves together. They can't even hold themselves together. They're full of unpleasantness. Their pride is just, look at her arms all crossed. She's like, I'm the princess, I'm the queen. But you persevered through all of her challenges with all that strength you got, and you're getting your great fortune. Yeah, she's mad. She's mad. She's furious. The challenge here is the King of Wands, who is a natural leader, who's doing some upside down stuff in a family room, trying to cause stress. So that you will get frustrated. Yeah, man, he wants you bullied. They could be so that he can come in as an official person and save the day. You could be getting in fights in the spirit. I mean, you could be getting attacked anywhere in the spirit. You could be getting attacked right now. If somebody comes in and offers to save the day because you've got all these horrible things, you better be careful, because he could very well have been the one to send these horrible things to you just so that he could play hero. They saw your blessings and they want to win it at all costs. They see your great fortune and your courage and your strength. They want to steal it all from you. And the way that they're going to do that is they're going to come in and they're going to move forward into this victory by getting with you, breaking your heart, marrying you. That's their intention. and then kicking you out of your own house after they've corded with you so they can drain all of your sacral energy and all of that. Protect yourself from this one. They're going through withdrawals, or they're going through withdrawals. They could have had an accident. Ooh, it could be that this mature man has been rejected. He could have been trying to come forward to do this, but there's rejection there, and there's accident. He could have had an accident trying to move forward to get into your space here, because he was intending to do this. This was his intention in the near future to do this. So let's see. I mean, or maybe that's his intention, was to reject you, to get with you, to claim a victory, and then to give you an accident, to cause you an accident. Yeah, it's a trap, because he wants to bring an ending to you and take all your blessings. Or it could be that he has this accident, and it is a trap, and it could be that it causes a death for him, and that he doesn't get the house, and that, or it causes an inevitable ending for him. Maybe not an actual death, but it's a trap for sure. He's going to be falling victim to whatever it is that he's doing. There is an accident here. He's trying to make forward movement to come in here and take this house, to break your heart and to take this house, and to cause you to fall in a trap, and to cause you an inevitable end. But it looks like this could very well be him. See, the lens he's looking through is this Eight of Wands. He thinks he's going to swoop in here and very swiftly make you his lover. And because he's got a whole community of people here that are in spiritual poverty, okay? He needs forgiveness, and he needs a positive change. He needs to come in here and attach to this divine feminine. It could be that he falls into a death trap, or some sort of an inevitable ending. Endless. That says endless. Inevitable ending. An inevitable endless ending. An endless death. Yeah, man. They want your house. They want to come in, make you their lover. They want to come in really quickly, make you their lover, and then move in, marry you, because they've got a whole community of people here that are in spiritual poverty, and they need to recover from this loss. That's it. They need to connect with you, and then they need to get rid of you. They're wearing masks. Okay? You're the star. You're the main female. You're the star, and they want to flip you. They want to flip you. They want to put you in a bad place while they experience your great fortune here. They want to interrupt your reunion, your divine reunion that's coming up. In the outcome, we've got betrayal, deception, theft, trying to getting away with something, trickery and fraud in the courthouse, something going on. They could be lying in the courthouse, something like they've got fraudulent business going on in the courthouse that they're talking about in a big way. They're telling everybody something about this family. They're lying about this family in the courthouse, and they're saying it really loud, and it's not even separated. Like there's two people here. It says introvert, but they're not being introverted. They're being very loud about it, and it's deceptive. They're in the courthouse and they're lying with this fraud in the courthouse, and they're behaving very, very strategically against this family, against this woman who is a star. They're trying to flip her, and they're trying to stop her from gaining a reunion with her spiritual spouse, her kingdom partner. We've got courage, confidence, independence, focus, zest for life, determination and joy, person of high honor. And then we've got libation. So there could be like prayers, like people are praying. Their intention was to cause a rejection. Get you to, that's the mature. They wanted you to get rejected by somebody so that they could claim a victory and come in and do this. Okay, well, we need more clarification. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They know that you have high self-esteem, that you possess the gifts of the soul that benefit you and others. They know that you're a powerful being. Look, this is yellow again. It's a solar plexus color, the power. And then you got the strength and the great fortune. They're furious. They're furious that this is who you are. They want to bring about a death for you so bad. They are absolutely furious that you're coming into this. They want to stop it at all costs. There's a King of Wands here who's doing something. He could have been hiding something. There's something going on in a family room that he's trying to hide to cause pressure, a lack of sleep, to bust into the field of consciousness of this divine feminine. That's what he's doing. And while she's sleeping, while she's resting, he keeps waking her up and messing with her head. Why would a King of Wands in the upright do that? Yeah, he's working. We got blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. So you accepted responsibility for your own well-being. This person is attracted to relationships and people who serve their highest good. Okay, they don't necessarily like you. They like what you've earned and what you've got coming to you. So they could have done some things and come in and said, will you forgive me? So that they could get back into your space. It could be in the dream state, in the astral travels. It could be in the physical. But so this person, they know that you're a golden child. You you shine up. You light up everything. And they want you stressed out. They want you under pressure. They want you having a lack of sleep. And they've been doing shady things in this family room to make it happen. They want you stressed out. They want you bullied. They want you embarrassed. They want people to gossip about you. They want you. They want to trigger you emotionally so that you act like you're immature. And then they want you insecure. And then he wants to come in as an official person and save the day. And his intention is to marry you. We've got discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Oopsie. But it came out reversed. So it could be that, yeah, he doesn't want you to think that you can accomplish what you set your mind to. He wants to destabilize your mind with whatever he's doing upside down in this family room. He's trying to cause headaches, lack of sleep. He wants you embarrassed. He wants people gossiping about you, and it could be he wants you to be unwilling to associate with other people. Like he wants you to go all introvert and hermit on people. He wants you disappointed and frustrated about your relationships. He wants you to think that everybody in the world is irresponsible in relationships, and he wants you to behave. That's emotionally immature. Of course, we all know that that's not true. There are plenty of people out there who are mature and able to be in mature relationships. So anyway, this person wants to make you feel as though you're not able to accomplish anything you set your mind to, that your mind and your life is just you don't want to deal with people. And he wants to come in and say, I'm this official person and I want to marry you and manage your great fortune because I got you. I see your blessings here, and this is an abusive relationship. These bullies, this community, this upside down community, wants to come in and latch onto your blessing. And peace. They see that you're at peace. You're a being of love, and you release all negative energy, even regarding the death that they want to bring you. They want to bring a complete ending to your fortune. They're doing whatever they can to get it from you because they're furious that the cycle is closing and you're winding up with it. You're probably currently fairly secure, and they're very, because you got your fortune right here in your strength and your self-esteem. You got peace, and your blessing is here. They want your peace and they want your blessing. They want to bring conflict to your peace and to your blessing. This could be anything too, okay? This could be like anybody. You could be calm, strong, single, aware, self-sufficient, secure, minding your own business, eating your healthy meals, drinking your water, taking care of yourself, doing your self-care. And you got all this energy around you that sees you're in a very good place. You're in a powerful position. You don't need anybody. They see that you're at peace and that you've got this blessing. Their intention and expectation is to take it. But this mature man wanted to come in and control it. got here withdrawal and accident. So he wanted to cause an accident, or he had an accident. He wanted to cause an accident. He had an accident. He could have had an accident. Failure. His efforts could have been rejected. This mature man. He should have quit. He should have withdrew. He could have had an accident on his way to obtain a victory over your heart, your life, your home. He could have had an accident. He failed in his mission to come and gain a victory. His intention to gain a victory over your blessing failed. Well, okay, we got Three of Swords. It's teetering back and forth. You got this heartbreak. You're moving on. And so moving on in recovery is to the right. Okay, so I read left to right. So left is heartbreak and suffering, but to the right is forgiveness, optimism, and moving on and recovery. These ones failed to take your house. They fell into a trap, this accident, on their way to come and marry you. They fell into a trap and experienced an ending. And it could be that it's a literal death. This death card is out here twice. The first time it showed up is right here next to your fortune. And with fury, they were furious and they meant to bring a death to your health and well-being, your peace, your serenity, your security. Yeah, he's not very courageous now. He wasn't ever acting with courage. He doesn't have the strength to face his fear with confidence. Whatever he fell into, this ending, this inevitable ending, whatever he fell into, he's not facing it with courage. The lens they were looking through was they were thinking they were going to quickly come in and make you their lover and move in. With the real estate card, they wanted to move in. See, she's got the keys. She's got the keys. So he was wanting to come in quickly as a lover and then move into her home. Oh, and he's guilty because his intention was to affect her health in some way. Yeah, his intention was to affect her health in a negative way so that he could strip out her spiritual wealth and her house. He was going to take it all and give it to this community of mask wearers. He's guilty. He's guilty of trying to harvest somebody's divine gifts through sex, through using love as an escape route to whatever kind of conflict they got going on in their own world. It's probably most wise to just forget about relationships right now, intimate relationships, especially. Just take your time and get to know people. Yeah, they're not seeing the humor in anything. They're not seeing the humor in anything. They're in a bunch of grief. This community is in spiritual poverty. They're going to have to learn a karmic lesson. They're an upside down community of mask wearers who were very deceptive. They're very deceptive, and everybody can see it. It's not funny. Nobody thinks it's funny. It's not light. It's not humorous. It's not something you just brush under the under the rug and say it never happened. Okay, because there was a lot of grief caused, and there is a lot of grief that's going to be experienced here because they're not able to steal your spiritual inheritance, your divine inheritance. This upside down community of mask wearers, they don't think this is funny. They're in spiritual poverty, learning a karmic lesson. They want positive. They want forgiveness. They're in grief. So you're the star, or the main female is the star, and they were wanting to flip her, so that and interrupt her actual divine kingdom marriage, so that they could steal her essence, her energy, her security and stability. It was all in their imagination. They're in the courthouse right now, lying. They think they're acting strategically with trickery. They're being fraudulent, and they think they're getting away with something. They're being very extroverted about it. They're being very loud about it. There could be an entire family that is backing them on their story. This whole community is backing them on their story in the courthouse right now. They're not honest. It's dishonest. What they're saying about this family, what they're saying about this. They could be saying that this family doesn't deserve abundance. In the courthouse, they're trying to fight in the spiritual courts, in the spiritual courthouse, or the actual courthouse, or whatever. They're arguing that it could be their whole family, this whole community, whoever their witnesses are, whoever they consider to be their family or community. It could be that they're lying, they're behaving fraudulently, acting strategically. They're saying that you don't deserve your abundance, that you don't deserve your spiritual fortune and your spiritual inheritance. They're lying. They're coming up. They're probably falsifying evidence. But it's obvious that you are in service to others, and that's what makes you happy. You do your prayers. You do your prayers. Yeah, that's what makes you happy, is being in service to others. And they're in denial. They're in denial. They don't want this change to happen. They're like, no, she's not that. They're full of worry. They're full of doubt. And here you are. And here you are, being patient, being in love, being in a state of love. You've got your freedom, and you see yourself and everybody. It's like, I love myself and I see myself in everyone, and you have empathy for everyone. So you've gained your freedom, you see yourself in everyone, and you have empathy for everyone. You love life. You remained in balance through all this adversity, and they're lying. They're saying that you weren't. They're saying you don't deserve this abundance. They're trying to come against the fact that you're this strong person who really persevered through severe challenge, brought against you with fury, intending death for you, severe endings for you. You persevered through that, and you stayed loving, and you you knew that there was no greater state of mind to be than to just love. And you lived a life of gratitude. And you trusted the process. So now these ones are in fear and in regret because it's obvious. Everybody can see it. You have surrendered to the growth process. You're moving forward into the future. These ones, they're totally disconnected from their intuition. Ooh, they're lonely and they're envious of you because you're in your purpose and you're living a life of acceptance. You've accepted your challenges and you transmuted them into strengths. And you're honest with all of your friendships, and your friends are honest with you. Yeah. These ones are coming under judgment. They're under judgment. And it's a judgment that they're going to have difficulty persevering through. Crumbling. Your success, the fact that you held yourself together, and that you, with great perseverance and inner fortitude and strength of will, you came into yourself and discovered who you were, and you loved yourself back to health through this beautiful inner fortitude. And because of that, these ones are experiencing endings. They're furious about it. Their world is absolutely crumbling. What they've built is falling apart. This King of Wands, he's it could be that he's blaming his relationships for stressing you out. He could try to come and say something like that. He could try to come here and say, "Oh, I didn't do anything in a family room. I wasn't doing nothing shady in the family room against you." He could be blaming his relationships for the stress that was caused to you, like family or whatever, and he could be asking for forgiveness. But this is in ruins for a reason. Things you no longer need are falling away to make room for the love you deserve. So, yeah, these are abusive situations. Bullies, they're not disciplined. They don't have any discipline. They just want to emotionally and mentally bully you so that they can come in as this official person who's going to save the day and make everything all right. And they want to do it by marrying you so that they can have the control over what you got, what you've built for yourself through your own effort and perseverance. They want to step in now and take control of it, even though they had nothing to do with building it. The only thing they had to do was give you adversity that you had to rise above and beyond, which then gave you the strength and the courage necessary to build. But now that you've done that, he wants to come in and marry you and take it over. There's secrets. They're not telling the whole story. They're not telling the truth. They see your blessing. They see your peace. And their lives are in conflict, but they have theft on the mind. They're sending bullies to you. They want to destabilize you so that they can come in and act like the savior. And they know that you're not typically behaving in a fierce way, that you don't defend yourself, you don't act aggressive. You're not an aggressive person. You've got this soft, loving heart. You're not a fierce person. You're at peace. You've got blessings coming to you. And you know what they're going to do? You know what they're doing? They're bringing this. They've already brought it. This is in the recent past. Conflict, upheaval, disagreements, competition, theft. They want to abuse you. No doubt about it. And take what you got. They want to move right in. This mature man wants to move right in, but it looks like he's been rejected. It could be that the Most High or whoever your guides and angels are looking out for you. And they're like, what? You're on your way to our gal or guy or whoever you want to identify as? You want to move in on our person to gain a victory over what their inheritance is? Mm-mm. His efforts have been rejected. He could have had an accident. He failed in his efforts to move forward in that, and something, he's crushed. I mean, literally, he could be crushed. Like he could have, like something, his body could have gotten broken. Because, and I say that because right here in the near future, there's a trap and death victim in an inevitable ending with fear. There's no courage, and they didn't get the house. They came to try to steal the house and to break your heart and all that stuff, and they didn't get the house. So pieces, like their whole world could be in pieces now. They could have lost everything. Like if there's an accident where like the biofarm was really injured, like pieces, like there's pieces. So I don't know, like maybe that means like something up, like a leg got crushed or something, and now they had to maybe lose a leg. There's pieces here, so it could be that something like maybe they lost an appendage or something. For moving forward to try to become lovers and steal this real estate from this divine being. They're guilty. They were trying to affect their health of this person. And they were really reaching for it. They were really reaching for it. sorry, man. So they're in spiritual poverty. They're learning a karmic lesson. This whole community is very deceptive. They don't think it's funny at all. They're not finding any humor in this at all. They're very much in grief. Escape. They're not able to escape it. They're not able to escape. Love is an emotional escape for you. So they weren't able to use love as an escape. Like this is a tactic. But they're not able to use love as an escape in this instance. This is in the environment. Everybody can see it. So everybody knows that they were trying to use this love as an escape. Everybody knows. Spirit obviously knows. There was an accident, and then there's these picking up the pieces, and this trap, and this an endless, inevitable death. So they were trying to flip this main female who is a star. They were trying to keep her from her kingdom union or whoever her partner is in this new cycle that has been lined up for her. And it could be that it was all in their imagination, or maybe they wanted her stuck in her head. They wanted to flip the star so that she would be stuck in her head and lack faith and be in despair regarding her new cycle, regarding relationships, regarding that. They wanted her to be very distant, emotionally, mentally, whatever. They're very guilty of lying and cheating and trying to manipulating the imagination, the consciousness. They're guilty of manipulating the consciousness, the imagination, the creative aspect of the mind. So they were messing with her mind to keep her emotionally distant and yeah. There was trickery, fraud, deception. They acted strategically to betray and deceive and to steal this divine inheritance from this main female. They're lying very loudly in court, saying that her family, don't deserve this abundance. Or perhaps it'll be found that this family, this community, who's a family of people or tricksters, they were very extroverted with their trickery. Oh, they were very extroverted with their trickery. Oh, okay. So they were very extroverted. They were very extroverted with all of their trickery and their fraud. They were very loud about it. They probably boasted about it. How they were they boasted about it. How they were going to steal the abundance of this family. They're in court. They're in court right now. Just another notch in the board. There's evidence. They were boasting about it. They were boasting. Excuse me. So it could be it was just another notch in the headboard for them. Who knows how long they've been doing this? Who knows how many marriages they've gone through and done this? Perhaps, that's how certain people get real estate and such. I don't know. But the truth is that they simply don't feel fulfilled. They're empty inside. It could be that they're an empty vessel. But this is ending. This is ending. They're pretending it's not ending, but it's ending. And it's time to let go. They have needs. They want an exit plan. They've put out so many flames on the dark side, leaving people alone who were grieving. Now they don't know what's going to happen. They're full of anxiety. And they're behaving childish, and they're lost now. They're saying they didn't mean to hurt you, and they're asking for forgiveness. They're saying they got caught up in a whirlwind, But they're now struggling, and it's going to be a very long road for them because they were tempted. They were tempted by the snake. And now they have to face it because you're leaving. You're leaving. Things were real rocky. You were neglected. You were set out to be adrift, and you were all tangled up and tired, and things were hard, and maybe you went down some rabbit hole and you got burned because they were playing games with you. But this is all ending. This is all ending. Hopefully, whoever this is watching this and decides that they don't move forward so they don't have that accident, because that doesn't look pleasant. Somehow I don't think they will, though, because nobody watches this hardly, which is fine. It's better that way. So your secrets are safe. You've got a mighty shield. You're safe from harm. Forces beyond your control intervene. A close friend acts on your behalf. And you're getting rejuvenation and fulfillment. The energies are still really chaotic. There's a lot of jockeying around. We can see this in politics and the way that the financial system and all of the finances are being situated globally. Like everything's being reformatted globally, all shifted around, moved. And it's like that with people too. Not necessarily, as far as I know yet. There may come a time when everybody's magnetized to specific areas of the globe, or perhaps elsewhere for a time anyway. And it's the best probably idea to continue being this. Rest here. Okay, rest here, and continue filling your cup and continue pouring that out from the full cup according to the gifts of your soul that benefit you and others, because this is what they're trying to stop, and this is your great fortune. The gift that you bring the world is this beautiful healing. You possess gifts of the soul that benefit you and others. Huge gifts. And this is a time to move forward and share those gifts. So, looks like you're not going to have any problems with that. Looks like you're going to be able to do just that. So, anyway, I hope this helps. Ooh, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks, everyone.